Good morning. Another beautiful day in God's kingdom. Most parents would want to protect their children with everything that they have. You do all that you can to when you see that defenseless little baby, and you just want to, nurture them and cover them and just keep them from every harm. But let's take a look at something that we find interesting in this scripture that we have before us today. And we're in the book of Luke chapter 10. And let's read what it says from verse 1. It says, after these things, the Lord appointed 70 others also and sent them two by two before his face into every city and place where he himself was about to go. And then he said to them, the harvest truly is great, and but the laborers are few. Therefore, pray the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. And usually kind of for me, that's, where I kind of stop and I, talk about this particular scripture, and I've looked at it so many times. But let's go a little bit further and see something here. He continues and he says, go your way. Behold, I send you out as lambs among wolves. Carry neither money bag, knapsack, nor sandals, and greet no one along the road. He says, but whatever house you enter, first say peace to this house. And if the Son of Peace is there, your peace will rest on it. If not, it will return to you. Okay, let's stop there. Now, there was something that struck me as I looked at this scripture, today. And that is how the Lord describes it. He says, I send you out as lambs among wolves. Lambs, not ewes, not rams. He says, I send you out as lambs. I send you out as babies amongst wolves. And that is still the way we are as believers today in the world out there today. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, why lambs? A parent would want to protect their child, like I said earlier. But Jesus says, I'm sending you out as lambs. I'm sending you out as people who are defenseless, seemingly defenseless. I'm sending you out as precious, as my precious loved ones. I'm sending you out into the world. I'm sending you out into the field. I'm sending you out in the place of battle. I'm sending you out into the big wide world. And I'm saying, hey, you're going to have to learn to trust me. Because it said, I'm sending you out without money. I'm sending you out without knapsack. I'm sending you out without change of clothes. I'm just sending you out. Go out there. And that means that you're going to have to depend on me for every single thing. You're going to have to trust me that I know what I'm doing when I'm sending you out. And the same is still true for us today as believers, as children of God. We live in a world that is so completely polarized and so completely different from what God intends. Yet, God expects us to live in this world, to thrive in this world, to excel in this world, to succeed in this world. God expects us that in this world, we are to carry his name. We are to proclaim his gospel in this same world where everything, that we see around us, every institution, every single thing, people around us, everything that the world believes is so completely and directly opposite to what God's desire is for the world. And yet God says, in that place, in that world, in that place where you are, in that marketplace where you are, that business place where you are, that area where that sphere of influence where you operate in, God still expects you to flow in that place as a lamb amongst wolves. And that is because he wants you to utterly and totally trust in him and depend on him for everything that you're going to need and for every word that you're going to speak. Wow. Let us therefore do what? Trust in him and depend on him and know that, hey, in that place where I am, God is with me. His presence will never leave me nor forsake me. And he will teach me how to operate amongst wolves, even as I remain a lamb in that place. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.